we now discuss the last 4 questions that have appeared from the chapter probability in the January 2024 session of JEE Mathematics. Now let's take down the next question, question number 9. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 31st January 2024 in the first shift. The given question is 3 rotten apples are accidentally mixed with 15 good apples. Assuming the random variable x to be the number of rotten apples in a draw of 2 apples, the variance of x is, we are given 4 options. So, we have 3 rotten apples which are accidentally mixed with the 15 good apples. Assuming this random variable x, it is given as small x, but we will take it as capital X. The random variable capital X denotes the number of rotten apples in a draw of 2 apples. So when you draw 2 apples, the number of rotten eggs that you get will be this random variable capital X. Then required to find the variance of this random variable capital X. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. We have the number of rotten apples 3, the number of good apples 15. Therefore, the total number of apples is 3 plus 15, that is equal to 18. Now, given capital X is a random variable and x is the number of rotten apples. X is the number of rotten apples. The task is to draw 2 apples, and when you draw 2 apples, the probability of x is equal to 0. That means the probability of drawing no rotten apple is, so no rotten apple from among the 3 rotten apples. So 3C0 multiplied by 15C2. So all the 2 apples that you have drawn are good ones, divided by the total, that is 18C2. So 2 out of 18, 18C2. So when you simplify, you will get 105 by 153. Now next is when you draw 2 apples and the probability of this x is equal to 1, then that will be equal to 1 out of 3, 3C1 plus 15C1, because 2 apples, 1 plus 1, 2 by 18C2. So that will be the probability of x is equal to 1. The probability of x is equal to 2, that means all the 2 apples drawn are rotten. Therefore, no good apple will come with you. Therefore, the probability of x is equal to 2 is equal to 3C2 multiplied by 15C0 by 18C2. Now simplify, you will get 3 by 153. Now recall some of the results. If a random variable capital X denotes or takes the values x1, x2, xn with the respective probabilities p1, p2, pn, with the respective probabilities p1, p2, p1, pn, then E of x is called the expected value of x, and that is given as sigma I is equal to 1 to n pi xi, the product of the probability, respective probabilities and the values. And the expected value of x square is given as sigma I is equal to 1 to n pi xi square. Let's come back to our question and find out the expected value of x. So E of X will be equal to the probability 105 multiplied by X 0 plus the probability 45 by 153 multiplied by 1. So plus 3 by 153 probability multiplied by 2 and sum it up, then you will get 51 by 153, that is equal to 1 by 3. So expected value of x square, E of x square, is the same values you put in the place of 0, 0 square, in the place of 1, 1 square, 2, in the place of 2, 2 square, because in this case pi into xi square, xi square. So multiply and simplify, you will get 57 by 153. Right. And if you know E of x and E of x square, the variance of x can be written down. So we have the variance of x is equal to E of x square minus E of x whole square. So E of x square is 57 by 153 minus 1 by 3 whole square. That is 57 by 153 minus 1 by 9, and simplify, you will get 45 by 153. So let's look at our options. So our answer 40 by 153 appears against option 3. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 3. So that is the detailed discussion of the solution of the given problem, and I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem. And we'll go to the next question. Next question, question number 10. That is, this question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 31st January 2024 in the second shift. The given question is, a coin is biased. It is not a fair coin, it is a biased coin. A coin is biased so that the head is twice as likely to occur as a tail. So the head is occurring twice as likely to occur as a tail. Okay, because it is a biased one. If it is not biased, it is a fair one, then the chances are equally, right? They will get equally, right? Now, if the coin is tossed 3 times, then the probability of getting 2 tails and 1 head is. So this biased coin is now tossed 3 times. If this is tossed 3 times, then you have to find out the probability of getting 2 tails and 1 head is. We are given 4 options. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Note down that this coin is biased. It's not fair. It's not a fair coin. And let probability of t is a coin. Therefore, it will have the outcomes are head or tail. Let us say the probability of obtaining a tail is p, and the probability of h be 2p. Why? Because it is given a head is twice as likely to occur as a tail. Right? Now, because these are the only two possible outcomes of a coin, the probability of h plus probability of t is equal to 1. So that will be equal to 2p plus p is equal to 1, p is equal to 1 by 3. The probability of h, head, the outcome is head, is 2 by 3 because it is 2p. Probability of t is 1 by 3. Agreed. Now what is our task? What's our? Required to find the probability of getting 2 tails and 1 head. That is probability of 2t, 1h. Let's say that way. So that is equal. Now the probability of obtaining 2 tails and 1 head is equal to, the possibilities are, it may be TTH or THT, 2 tails, or HTT. These are the only 3 possible ways of doing it. And they are independent. Therefore, probability of TTH plus the probability of THT plus the probability of HTT. That is equal to the probability of T multiplied by probability of T multiplied by probability of H plus similarly the others can be written now because they are independent. So the probability of T, for that we will write 1 by 3, probability of H we write 2 by 3. Then you will get, so because they are, each toss is independent, therefore it will be like this. Write down. So 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So this is equal to, each is 2 by 27 and they are 3 in number. So it will be 3 times 2 by 27, that is equal to 2 by 9. So the required probability is 2 by 9. Let's look at our options. Our answer 2 by 9 appears against option 1. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 1. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of the given problem, and it is a very easy question. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and let's move to the next question. Question number 11. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 1st February 2024 in the first shift. A bag contains 8 balls. So we have a bag, in that 8 balls are there, whose colors are either white or black. The colors of these balls are either white or black. 4 balls are drawn at random without replacement. Yeah, I stress without replacement. And it was found that 2 balls are white and 2 balls are black. What is that? 4 balls are drawn at random without replacement, and it was found 2 balls are white and the other 2 balls are black. Then the probability that the bag contains equal number of white and black balls, that is 8 balls means equal number of white and black means 4 white and 4 black. Then you have to find out the probability of the bag contains equal number of white and black balls is. So when the bag has equal number of white as the 4 white and 4 black balls, and if you draw 4 balls out of it without replacement, and the outcome is 2 balls are white and 2 balls are black, the probability you have to find out in this case. Agreed. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Given the bag has 8 balls, the balls are either white or black. Let E1 be the event when the bag has 2 white and 6 balls. And one will ask a question, sir, why 2 white and 6 balls? Because what is your task? In your task, when 4 balls are drawn at random without replacement, it was found 2 white balls and the other 2 black balls. So if it is sufficient, you consider 2 white and 6 black balls. You need not consider 1 white and 7 black, 0 white and 8 black. You need not. Because anyway, what you are going to get with this also, the same answer you will get. And E2 is the event when the bag has 3 white and 5 black balls. E3, this is the event when the bag has 4 white and 4 balls. So this is what the event, it says the probability that the bag contains equal number of white and black balls, that is 4 and 4. This is E3. So that is what is to be found. So E4, the event when the bag has 5 white and 3 balls. E5, the event when the bag has 6 white and 2 balls. That is sufficient now. 7 white, 1 black, and 8 white and 0 black. You need not consider. This is sufficient for us. Now let so now note that what is the probability of EK? E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. It is 1 by 5 because the events are equally likely. That is why we have taken. Suppose you write 0 white, 8 black, 1 white, 7 black, and all these and all this, etc. Then you have to write the respective answers here. So we have considered only this as our sample space. So the probability of EK is 1 by 5 because these events are equally likely to occur. Agreed. Let E be the event of drawing 2 white balls and 2 black balls. And you have to find out the probability when the bag contains equal number of white and black balls. So, required to find the probability of drawing 2 white and 2 black balls when the bag has equal number of white and black balls, that is 4 white and 4 balls. Now you identify, so this is the probability of, this is E3 given E, given 2 white and 2 black. So that's what final step is, this one. So how do we write this? How do we write this one? So we continue in the next slide. So write by Bayes theorem. So the Bayes theorem is here and we have already explained you in an earlier video. So we want the probability of E3 given E. That will be equal to probability of E3 multiplied by probability of E given E3. You can see, by sigma k is equal to 1 to 5 probability of Ek multiplied by probability of E given Ek. And you know the probability of E3 is 1 by 5. The probability of Ek for each k is also 1 by 5. So this will be equal to 1 by 5 into probability of E given E3, and 1 by 5 will be there, that 1 by 5 will come outside, and we write the sigma k is equal to 1 to 5. So probability of E given E1 plus probability of E given E2, etc. up to E given E5. Up to that we write. Right. So then, now the probability of E given, you see this E3 means what? E3 is when the bag has 4 white, equal number of white and black balls, 4 white and 4 balls. This I am writing, for convenience. So this 1 by 5 cancel, and the probability of E given 2 white, 6 black. In the second case, 3 white and 5 black. And the third case, 4 white, 4 black. Next case, 5 white, 3 black. Next case, last case, 6 white and 2 balls. Now it is very easy now. So to write down. So what is E? To draw 2 white and 2 black out of this 4 white and 4 black. So what will be this one? 4C2 multiplied by 4C2 by 8C2. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8C4. Drawing 4 balls. Drawing 4 balls. Out of that, the outcome should be 2 white and 2 black. So 2 white is 4C2 multiplied by 2 black is 4C2 multiplied by 4 out of 8, 8C4 by, now in the case of 2 white and 6 black, it will be 2C2, 6C, but multiplied by 6C2 by 8C4. In the case of 3 white And 5 block is 3C2 into 5C2 by 8C4. Like that. In this case, 4C2 multiplied by 4C2 by 8C4. The next case, 5C2 multiplied by 3C2 by 8C4. Last case, 6C2 multiplied by 2C2 by 8C4. In all these things, the denominator is 8C4. In the numerator also, you have a denominator 8C4. That cancels. So cancel that one. Then you will get 4C2 multiplied by 4C2 by 2C2 multiplied by 6C2 plus 3C2 multiplied by 5C2, so on and so forth. We get. Now 4C2 is 6. 4C2 is 6. 6 into 6, 36. 2C2 is 1. 6C2 is 6 into 5 by 2, 15. So like that. You can, like that. So 3C2 is 3. 5C2 is 10. 3 tens are 30. And 4C2, that is the same as above, 36. And these are same. These are same. So 30 plus 15. So this is 36 by 126, that is equal to 2 by 7. Let's look at our options. Our answer 2 by 7 appears against option 1. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 1. And that is the detailed discussion of the solution of this problem. And I am sure that you have understood the solution of this question. It is not easy. It is little difficult. If you know the Bayes theorem, then it is easier. Let's move to the next question. Question number 12. This is the last question in this discussion. This question has appeared in the JEE Main exam held on 1st February 2024 in the second shift. The given question is, let Ajay will not appear in JEE exams with the probability P is equal to 2 by 7. So the probability not appearing in the exam is 2 by 7. While both Ajay and Vijay will appear the exam with the probability Q is equal to 1 by 5. The probability of both appearing is 1 by 5. Then the probability that Ajay will appear in the exam and Vijay will not appear is. So we have to find out the probability that Ajay appearing in the exam and Vijay is not appearing in the exam. Given that Ajay is not appearing in the exam, its probability is given as 2 by 7, P is equal to. And it is also given the probability of both Ajay and Vijay appearing in the exam, the probability is 1 by 5. Required to find the probability that Ajay will appear in the exam and Vijay will not appear in the exam. And this question is definitely an easy question. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. Let A be the event of Ajay appearing in the exam. Yeah, A is Ajay appearing in the exam. But what is given? What is given? The probability of Ajay not appearing is given. So, given P is equal to 2 by 7 is the probability of Ajay not appearing in the exam. So, 2 by 7 is what? Probability of A complement. That is, probability of A complement is P, that's called 2 by 7. Therefore, the probability of A will be 1 minus P, that is 1 minus 2 by 7, that is 5 by 7. Agreed. This is probability of Ajay appearing in the exam. Right. Let V be the event of Vijay appearing in the exam. Vijay appearing in the exam. And what is given to us? Q is equal to 1 by 5 is the probability of Ajay and Vijay appearing in the exam. That means the probability of A intersection V, A and V is equal to Q is equal to 1 by 5. And what is required? Required to find the probability of Ajay appearing and Vijay not appearing the exam. Ajay appearing the exam and Vijay not appearing the exam. That is the probability of A intersection V complement. Ajay appearing is A and intersection. Vijay not appearing, that V complement. And you can use your knowledge of set theory also here. Probability of A intersection V complement is probability of A minus probability of A intersection V. Right. Probability of A is 5 by 7. Probability of A intersection V is 1 by 5. And simplify, you will get 18 by 35. Let's look at our options. This answer 18 by 35 appears against option 2. Therefore, the answer to this question is option 2. That is the detailed discussion of this question. And we have come to the end of the discussion. And I am sure that you have understood the solutions of all the 4 questions in this video that we are talking about. And out of these 4, 2 are very easy and 2 questions are moderately difficult. So I am sure that you have understood all the 12 questions that we have discussed in an earlier video, 8 questions, and in this video 4 more questions. And go on working out some more problems from the section probability, and it is a very relatively an easy section. I wish you all the best. Thank you.